Hello, Sammy. I just wanted to tell you that I really loved the video that Mom sent to me when you were giving Simon and I hugs and were telling us that you love us and we love you and we miss you and we want to give you a hug today too. Simon actually wanted to sing a song and dance along today, so maybe it would be cool if Sammy could do the same. Simon has a special thing on his face though, and I wanted to get him ready before I bring him up so you can see him. He is so excited because it is close to the summer and he loves summertime. That's right, he's excited because it's the summer. And we are going to sing a song about what, Simon? He's got his sunglasses on, Sammy. We're going to sing a song about the summer. Do you mind if I take the glasses off, Simon? Because they look like they're falling off of his face. Sammy, we're going to take his glasses off, okay? I'm going to play the song, and you and Simon and I are going to sing and dance to it, okay? So here we go. Hopefully you can hear it. I know sometimes it comes like really soft when you're listening to it, but we'll do our best to make sure you can hear it. Here we go.
This is a repeat after me song, so make sure you repeat everything I say and do. I said a boom, chicka boom.
I said a boom, chicka boom.
It's summertime, chicka boom.
It's summertime, chicka boom.
It's summertime, chicka rocka, chicka boom.
It's summertime, chicka rocka, chicka boom. Uh-huh.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
One more time.
One more time.
Bounce a ball style. Bounce a
Ball, chicka boom. Bounce a ball, chicka boom.
Bounce a ball, chicka boom.
Bounce a ball, chicka boom.
Bounce a ball, chicka rocka, chicka boom.
Bounce a ball, chicka rocka, chicka boom.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
One more time.
One more time.
Rain dance style. Dance in the rain, chicka boom.
Rain.
Dance in the rain, chicka boom.
Dance in the rain, chicka boom.
Dance in the rain, chicka rocka, chicka boom.
Dance in the rain, chicka rocka, chicka boom.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
One more time.
One more time.
Hula hoop style.
Ooh.
Hula hoop, chicka boom.
Hula hoop, chicka boom.
Hula hoop, chicka boom.
Hula hoop, chicka boom.
Hula hoop, chicka rocka, chicka boom.
Hula hoop, chicka rocka, chicka boom.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
One more time.
What?
Jumping rope style.
Oh no.
Jumping rope, chicka boom.
Jumping rope, chicka boom.
Jumping rope, chicka boom.
Jumping rope, chicka boom.
Jumping rope, chicka chicka boom.
Jump the rope, chicka rocka, chicka boom.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
One more time. One more time. Doggy paddle style. Doggy paddle, chicka boom. Doggy paddle, chicka boom. Doggy paddle, chicka boom. Doggy paddle, chicka boom. Doggy paddle, chicka rocka, chicka boom.
Doggy paddle, chicka rocka, chicka boom.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
One more time.
One more time.
Blowing bubble style. Blowing bubbles, chicka boom. Blowing bubbles, chicka boom. Blowing bubbles, chicka boom. Blowing bubbles, chicka boom. Blowing bubbles, chicka boom.
Blowing.
Bubbles, chicka boom. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. All right. All right. One more time. One more time. Wait. Look at these bubbles. There's bubbles everywhere. I can't see you. There are so many bubbles. 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 Bubbles everywhere.
Wasn't that a silly song, Simon? Yes, we like to have fun, don't we, Simon? What are we going to do today, Simon? Oh, so Sammy's going to need her brailler, right? And what else should she have? Oh, he says that you also need to have your paper and what else, Simon? Your hands. That's right. So you need to have your hands. You need to have Braille paper and your Brailler. And we're going to go ahead and get this set up so you can get started with us. Okay, so I'm going to move this over, Sammy. Okay, Miss Chris has got her Brailler all up and ready, and Simon is ready to get started. Simon, you can't sit here for the whole thing. You're going to have to move out of the way because Sammy and I have work to do. Well, there's no reason to be sad. You can still watch, but you just can't sit right there, okay? Can you move for me? Okay, go over and sit there. There we go. We'll have you sit right over there. You can see his eye over there, Sammy. He's going to watch us. Okay, now, first thing we got to do, actually, Simon, I think I'm going to have you sit down on the ground so that Sammy and I can have the whole screen to ourselves. Okay, so the first thing I want you to do, Sammy, is I want you to get your Braille paper and I want you to find the side with the holes on it. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and open our windshield wipers, bring them up, and we're going to put the paper in. Mom or Dad might have to help you, but we still can practice doing it together. So Miss Chris can't see what she's doing because she's down on the floor. Okay, so I tucked it in nice and tight, and then I'm going to close those windshield wipers. Okay. And I'm going to, the wheels on the bus go to me, to me, to me. The wheels on the bus go to me until it stops. And they stopped. Simon, what did I tell you you needed to do? Simon. Remember, Sammy and I are trying to work, aren't we? So that means what? You have to go down, don't you? Okay, can you do that for me? All right, go back down. He's gone back down. All right, so Sammy, the next thing after we load the paper is we have to turn on the machine, right? We got to turn on our Brailler. So I'm just going to make sure that mine's nice and tight in the back there because if it's not, then it's not going to come on for me, okay? So I'm going to just make sure we have that. Okay, so let's go ahead and turn on our Brailler. You turn yours on, I turn mine on. Remember, it's on the side that's not where the speaker is. It's where the yellow is. Reach down to the side, find that rocker switch, find the higher point, and push down. We're just waiting for it to say your name, or in my case,
APH Smart Brailler by Perkins.
Still waiting. Taking a while. Simon wants to come up and just say hi. What's going on? It's taking forever. What is taking?
Welcome, guest.
Oh, there it is. All right.
Welcome, guest. Guest. Braille entry.
Okay, so you should say welcome Sammy with a pink and black screen, and we are going to get started. Now, I want us to just quickly review A, B, C, D, and then the letter G, and then we're going to learn the letter Y today, okay? So, let's Braille the letter A. I want you to try to Braille it by yourself, and then push play when you're ready, and I will Braille it. So go for it. Pause me. Okay, I hope that you Brailled your letter A with no help. Remember, it's going to be on the side where the speaker is. We're going to go down here to the space bar, and we're going to use our pointer finger to Braille the letter A, which is cell 1.
A.
Okay, now let's go and do B. Pause. Make sure you pause me. And Braille a B. Okay, here we go. I'm back. I'm going to show you how I Brailled my B. I hope you did it the same exact way. I took my left hand underneath the speakers. I used my pointer finger for cell 1 and my middle finger for cell 2. And I pushed them down together at the same time.
B.
Excellent. Okay, now let's do C. Let's get that C up there. Pause me and then braille it and then come back on. Okay, Sammy, we are brailing the letter C. And with the letter C, we need to have our left hand and our right hand. And what you're going to do is find the space bar. And you're going to put your pointer finger here and your pointer finger here on the space bar. And then jump over. We have cell 1 on our pointer finger and cell 4 on our pointer finger. Oops. And we're going to go
C.
C. C.
Can.
All right, let's do the next letter, which is a D. And I'll help you with the D. I won't make you jump on and do it first. So when you're doing the D, I want you to use your left hand. And I want you to use cell number 1, which is your pointer finger. And then with your right hand underneath the yellow, find the space bar, and you're going to use 4, which is your pointer finger, and 5, which is your middle finger. So 1, 4, and 5. We're going to go
D.
D.
Do.
All right, now, you heard it say do and not D after I pushed the space bar. That's because in a Braille contraction, the letter D by itself is not D, it's do, okay? But yours, hopefully, will just say D, but I'm not sure what setting you have it on. But just so you know, in case it says do, it's just reading it as a contraction. Now, if I go ahead and get to the new line, I would want to push which key? Simon's going to show you which key he would push. Here comes Simon. What key would you push, Simon, if you wanted to get to the new line? Will you show me? You would go over here and push this one? Okay, so let me see if he's right. Sammy, do you think he's right?
About can do.
You are right, Simon. Good job. All right, and then we have to make sure we bring that carriage over here. Okay, now let's quickly review the letter G. The letter G makes the G sound, and it also means go in Braille. So let's get our hands up on our Brailler, and we're going to do 1 and 2 on our left hand, which is our pointer finger, middle finger. And on this side, it's going to be cells 4 and 5. So 2 fingers on this side and 2 fingers on this side, pointer fingers and middle fingers on both ends, and we're gonna push them all down. Here we go.
G.
There it is. There's the G. I'm gonna do it again. 1, 2, 4, and 5. We brailled this last week.
G. 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 G.
Okay, now notice how it says G's right now. As soon as I push this space bar, it's going to change it to the word go. Watch.
G, 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 G,
Oh, maybe it didn't. Oh, I have to put spaces in between each one. Miss Chris is wrong, so watch.
G, go, G, go.
Okay, so if I want it to say go, I have to push the space bar. All right, now we're going to learn the letter Y today, like as in yellow, in the story we read about UBU.
G, 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 go, go.
I want you to go to a new line so that it's a blank screen, and I want your carriage to be over here. Now, this is a really hard letter to braille, but I know that you can do it. It's an important letter because we use it a lot, okay? And it's the letter Y, which makes the Y sound. So watch what Miss Chris does. With my left hand, underneath the speaker, I'm going to use my pointer finger and my ring finger, okay? So the only one on this side that's not being pushed is cell 2. Now on this side, underneath the yellow, we're going to use our pointer, middle, and ring finger. So everything is being pushed except our little guy over here, cell 2. 1, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Watch what I do when I push them all down.
Y.
There's the letter Y.
Y.
So practice
Y.
brailing about 5 Ys.
Y. Y.
Now you might need help with pushing the keys down, and that's okay. The only way we get better is to practice, and then that way our fingers get stronger.
Y. Y.
Now watch what I do.
Y. 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 Y.
And then if I do Y spacebar, it says you, as in the word you. You are beautiful. You are amazing. Simon thinks you are special, don't you, Simon? Yes, he really thinks you're special. Okay, so that's how you braille a Y. Everything except for 2 gets pushed down.
Y. U. Y. 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 U.
Okay, so let's go back to the beginning and get our new line. And then we're going to quickly braille Sammy's name, and then we're done for today. Okay, it's time to braille Sammy. No, actually today we're going to braille Samantha because we brailled Sammy last time. Let's do Samantha, your full name today. I think that's a great idea. Simon just told me he would love to see you braille Samantha, wouldn't you, Simon? Yep. Okay. So let's start with our first letter. Remember, it has a special job. We have to have our capital letter, which is the cell 6, which is underneath the yellow. We use our pointer finger. Here we go. Cell 6.
Caps.
That makes it says caps. And then we're going to braille the letter S. Okay, so that cells 2, 3, and 4. 2, 3, and 4. Middle ring pointer.
S.
Okay, let's do the next letter, which is an A. You know the letter A. It's on the left hand pointer finger position, cell 1.
A.
Okay, the next letter, and if I'm going too fast, you can pause me. Okay, the next letter we have is the letter what? M. Good job. So we need to use our pointer finger on our left hand and our ring finger on our left hand. Our middle finger gets tucked underneath. Remember, Miss Chris told you can tuck it right underneath that edge there. And then over here on your right, you want to go underneath the yellow dot and push cell 1 with your pointer finger. Here's your M.
M.
All right. Let's do an A, because that's the next letter. Cell number 1, pointer finger, A.
A.
All right, the next letter in your name is N. N, and this one's a tricky one, but let's work on it together. We want to do cell 1 and 3. So your middle finger on your left hand under the speakers, your pointer finger and your ring finger are on 1 and 3. Your middle finger is tucked. And then over on the right side, underneath the yellow dot, we're going to use cell 4 with our pointer finger, cell 5 with our middle finger. Here we go.
N.
N. Okay. There's the N. Now we have 3 more letters still in your name. Let's braille the next letter, which is a T. Okay, so with our left hand, you're going to do cell 2 and 3. Tuck that other one right here underneath, so you're not putting up cell 1. You're going to do middle finger 2, ring finger 3. And then on the right side, excuse me, you're going to do cell 4, pointer finger, cell 5, middle finger. So 2, 3, 4, and 5. Here we go.
With.
For some reason, it thought I was doing with.
T.
There we go. Sometimes it just does that, even though I push the right ones. T. All right. The next letter in Samantha's name is an H. And that is cell 1 and 2. So we have pointer finger, middle finger. And then on your right hand, underneath the yellow, we have cell number 5 which is the middle finger. And so it's 1, 2, and 5. Here we go all at the same time.
H.
H. And then our last letter in your name is an A. You know how to braille an A. It's cell 1 on your left hand pointer finger.
A.
Now I'm going to press the space bar and it's not going to say your name the correct way.
Samantha.
Samantha. Because remember, it thought I brailled something else.
Samantha.
So I'm going to quickly braille your name without.
S-A-M-A-N-T-H-A. Samantha.
There you go. There's your name, Samantha. Practice brailing your name for Miss Chris a couple of times. Practice brailing that letter Y and G if you have a chance. And just have fun. Get those fingers working. You can braille
4.
all 6 fingers, which means that's the word for.
4.
But what I really would like you to do is still practice writing your name. Brailing your name and brailing letters Y and G. Simon misses you, loves you, and hopes that you have a fantastic, wonderful weekend. And he will see you next Wednesday. Mwah. Bye, Sammy.